Hello dear student. In the last video, we had discussed what do all acid and all bases have in common. In the last video, we had discussed activity 2.8. In this activity, we had seen that electrical conductivity has taken place in case of acids and bases. This is because all acid releases H positive ions, hydrogen ions in aqueous solution, and all bases releases OH negative ions, hydroxide ions in the solution. We had also learned that this H positive ion released by acid and OH negative ions released by the base are responsible for their acidic and basic property respectively. Moving further, today we are going to discuss what happens to an acid or a base in water solution. Now we are going to study activity 2.9 and we will observe do acid and bases produces ions only in the aqueous solution. So let us start with activity 2.9. As you can see here in the figure, 1 gram of solid sodium chloride is taken in a dry test tube, and in this some concentrated sulfuric acid is added. We will observe, is there any gas coming out of the delivery tube? Yes, HCl will be released out of this as a result of reaction between sodium chloride and sulfuric acid. Let us see the reaction. Here in this reaction you can see that sodium chloride reacting with sulfuric acid, and it is forming the product sodium sulfate, and during that HCl gas is released out. Now we will test that the gas evolved, what happens when it is passed over wet and dry blue litmus paper. When the HCl gas is allowed to pass on dry litmus paper, there will be no color change of blue litmus paper. It will remain to be blue. But when this gas is allowed to pass over wet litmus paper, the blue litmus will change to red. What does this experiment suggest? Hydrogen ions in HCl are produced in the presence of water, and HCl show their acidic properties due to these ions, and the ions are released only in the aqueous solution. In the dry state, they do not dissociate into ions and thus do not show their acidic property. Same will be the condition in case of base. When the base, let us take NaOH, is dissolved in water, then it will dissociate into sodium ions and hydroxide ions. Due to this, they show their basic properties. All bases do not dissolve in water. So, those bases which are dissolved in water are called as alkali. So, we can conclude that all acids and bases, when dissolved in water, they dissociate into ions. And due to these ions, they show their acidic and basic properties. Let us now see the reaction over here. HCl in water dissociate to give H positive ions. This H positive ions combines with the water to form H3O positive ion known as hydronium ions. While NaOH sodium hydroxide when dissolved in water it gives Na positive ions and OH negative ions, that is hydroxide ions. All acid generates hydronium ions and all bases generate hydroxide ions in the aqueous solution, and due to which they show their acidic and basic properties respectively. As we have seen that acid or base is added to water to generate the ions and to show their acidic or basic nature. The process of dissolving an acid or a base in water is a highly exothermic reaction. So, care has to be taken when we are adding concentrated acid like nitric acid or sulfuric acid in water. Water should not be added to the acid as the heat generated may cause the mixture to splash out and can cause burning. The glass container may also break due to excessive local heating. So, what can be done? The acid must be added to the water with constant stirring. This will help in the distribution of the heat energy which is formed in this process of dissolving of acid or a base in water. This mixing of an acid or a base with water is known as dilution. And when we are adding water to the acid or a base, there is a decrease in the concentration of ions, that is hydronium ions or hydroxide ions per unit volume. I hope now it is clear that what happens to an acid or a base in water solution. We will be continuing with the next topic of the chapter in the next video. Thank you.